These are the only spots in Dubrovnik and Split that are actually worth your time. We did the research so you don't waste a single day on tourist traps. I'll show you exactly where to go, what to skip, and the places most people miss. Let's get into it. Dubrovnik is a stunning coastal city in southern Croatia, often called the Pearl of the Adriatic. It's a well-preserved medieval old town, enclosed by massive stone walls. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, famous for its limestone streets, historic buildings, and as a filming location for Game of Thrones, it draws visitors from around the world. I highly recommend starting your journey by booking a free tour. It jumpstarts your visit with a quick overview of the city and its key historical information. All the links to everything shown here are listed on the video description. Don't miss the bronze statue of Marin Dreek in the Old Town, Dubrovnik's own Shakespeare. Tourists love to touch his nose for good luck, believing it guarantees a return visit. You'll spot the shiny, polished nose right away from all the hands that have rubbed it. This little harbor is where all the boats depart from. This is your meeting point to all the wonderful day trips available in Dubrovnik. We'll come back to it later. As you'll notice, Old Town Dubrovnik is full of narrow streets and lots of stairs. No cars are allowed inside the walls, so if you book a stay here, be ready to roll or carry your luggage from outside. It can easily be a 15 to 20-minute walk in the heat with those bags. We don't recommend renting a car either. Parking is difficult, and you'll need a special permit to drive into certain areas near the Old Town. It's simply unnecessary, since all the must-see sites are just a short walk away. And at the end of your vacation, remember to schedule your return taxi or Uber in advance. Your meeting point will be outside the city walls. Just outside the city walls, you'll find Buka Bar, a unique cliffside spot with tables perched right above the Adriatic. It's the perfect place for a drink with incredible views. People also jump from the cliffs into the sea here. But beware, you'd better be a good swimmer, as there are no lifeguards or life rings to throw to you. The Church of St. Ignatius is a beautiful Baroque church built by the Jesuits in the early 1700s. You'll reach it by climbing the famous Jesuit stairs. Often compared to Rome's Spanish Steps, it's one of the most photogenic spots in the Old Town. These are the famous Jesuit stairs, also known as Dubrovnik's Spanish Steps. This is the exact location where Cersei Lannister's Walk of Shame was filmed in Game of Thrones. In the show, she was forced to walk naked down these steps in front of the crowd. Today, they're one of the most photographed spots in the Old Town, and you'll often see fans recreating the scene. This is the Stradon, the main street of Dubrovnik's Old Town. The name comes from the Italian word for street. It runs straight through the heart of the city, effectively dividing the Old Town in half from one gate to the other. One of the things I recommend the most is to buy the Dubrovnik Pass online in advance. It comes in 3 different options. The main differences are the price, how long it lasts, and the extra benefits included in each version. All versions give you entry to the city walls. Fort Loriginac, about 10 museums in Dubrovnik, and unlimited rides on the public buses operated by Libertas. These are the features most visitors actually use, and the main reason they buy the pass. It also offers discounts on organized tours, day trips, selected restaurants and shops, cultural events such as Linko, performances, and some attractions in the Dubrovnik region, including the stone walls. Walking the full circuit of the city walls usually takes about 1.5 to 2 hours. Depending on how many photo stops you make, be sure to bring plenty of water and use strong sunscreen. There's almost no shade up there and it can get extremely hot. The west exit of the city walls takes you right to the meeting point for the exhilarating kayak tours. From here, you can paddle along the cliffs, explore hidden caves, and see Dubrovnik from a completely different perspective on the water. We'll come back to this later. All the public water fountains in the Old Town have clean, drinkable water. Feel free to refill your bottle anytime. Banj Beach is one of the most popular beaches right next to the Old Town. Just a short walk from the Plaza Gate. Water shoes are a must because it's a pebble beach and walking on the stones can be uncomfortable. However, it's not the one I recommend the most. Sunbeds and umbrellas are quite scarce, especially during peak hours. On the plus side, there are restaurants and bathrooms nearby, which makes it convenient if you're only staying for a short time. We recommend walking about 20 minutes east to Sveti Jakov Beach. Not many tourists know about this place, so it's much less crowded than Banj. The rental prices for sunbeds and umbrellas are cheaper, and the views are significantly better. It's a great alternative if you want a more relaxed beach experience. One of the most exhilarating experiences in Dubrovnik is the kayak tour that leaves near the west entrance of the Old Town. You'll paddle through calm, clear waters while enjoying a totally different perspective of the massive city walls from the sea. Along the way, you'll explore a secluded beach and several hidden caves that are only accessible by kayak. It's a fantastic way to escape the crowds, get some exercise, and see a quieter, more adventurous side of Dubrovnik that most visitors never experience. I highly recommend riding the cable car up the mountain. It offers a stunning bird's-eye view of the entire Old Town, the city walls, and the Adriatic. At the top, you'll find a restaurant and bar with incredible panoramic views. And during the summer, they often have daily live music. I don't recommend buying tickets online. There's a €2 surcharge. And it won't save you any time because there's only one line for everyone, whether you bought online or at the station. A must-visit during your time in Dubrovnik is Lockram Island, a beautiful nature reserve just a short distance from the Old Town. The journey starts from the old harbor. The boat ride itself is short and scenic. On Lockram Island, you'll discover lush botanical gardens surrounding the old Benedictine monastery, filled with exotic plants, palm trees, and shaded pathways that are perfect for a relaxed walk. Inside the monastery complex, there's a replica of the Game of Thrones Iron Throne, and taking a photo sitting on it is something most visitors don't want to miss. A short walk away, you'll find the unique saltwater lake known as the Dead Sea, a calm and sheltered spot where you can swim or simply cool off. As you explore the island, you'll constantly come across free-roaming peacocks that wander freely along the paths and rest in the shade. And wherever you go, you'll be treated to amazing cliff views overlooking the Adriatic Sea and looking back toward the walls of the old city of Dubrovnik. We topped off our Dubrovnik experience with an amazing romantic dinner at restaurant and bar Rudger. Tucked inside the old city near the Jesuit stairs, it's surrounded by medieval walls and stone architecture. Live music filled the air with Game of Thrones soundtracks, creating the perfect atmosphere for an unforgettable evening. Leaving Dubrovnik behind and heading to the wonderful city of Split is one of the classic coastal journeys in Croatia. We highly recommend hiring private transportation, so you can turn the transfer into a flexible, scenic day rather than a straight ride. The direct drive is roughly 230 kilometers and takes about 3 to 3.5 hours without stops thanks to the Pelješac Bridge. You no longer have to cross the Bosnian corridor. With a private driver, you set the pace. Choose your stops and avoid the fixed schedules of buses or ferries. Our first stop is the city of Ston. Here, you'll find Europe's longest medieval defensive walls, about 5.5 kilometers of preserved fortifications, built in the 14th century to protect the valuable salt pans. The walls zigzag dramatically over the hills between Ston and Mali Ston, offering panoramic views of the bay, saltworks, and countryside. You can walk the main section connecting the two towns in about 40 to 60 minutes, allow 1 to 1.5 hours with photo stops. It's a steep climb with many steps, so wear good shoes and bring water. The Old Town, historic salt pans, and nearby Mali Ston, famous for oysters, complete the visit. If you've enjoyed this journey through Croatia with us, we'd love your support. Please give this video a like, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss our next adventure. Our second stop is the city of Makarska. Nestled on the beautiful Makarska Riviera, this charming coastal town sits dramatically between the soaring Biokovo Mountains and the sparkling Adriatic Sea. We strolled the Palm Line Promenade, soaking in the stunning views where the mountains drop straight into the turquoise water. A perfect scenic break on our journey towards Split. Our next stop was the impressive Klis Fortress. Perched high on a rocky ridge just outside Split, this historic stronghold offers sweeping panoramic views over the city, the Adriatic, and the surrounding mountains. Game of Thrones fans will recognize it as the exterior of Mir, the city ruled by the Mother of Dragons. As we explored the walls and towers, the highlight came at the end. A small room housing a replica of the iconic Game of Thrones chair, the perfect photo opportunity to finish the visit. Welcome to Split, our final stop, and one of the most captivating cities on the Mediterranean. Split sits on a sunny peninsula along Croatia's Adriatic coast. It is the country's second largest city and the lively heart of the Dalmatia region. Around 160 to 180,000 people live here. The wider metropolitan area is home to more than 300,000. Before you start exploring Split, we strongly recommend getting the Split card. It's completely free if you are staying in the city for the required number of nights. In summer, that means 5 nights or more. Simply bring proof of your accommodation to one of the tourist information centers, such as the one on the Riva or at the Parasil. They will give you the card on the spot. With the Split card, you get free entry to several museums and galleries, including the Ethnographic Museum and the Natural History Museum. You also receive valuable discounts at other attractions, restaurants, and services around the city. What makes Split truly special is its origin. Between the years 295 and 305, the Roman Emperor Diocletian built a vast fortified palace on this very spot. Diocletian was born nearby. He wanted a grand retirement home by the sea. The palace covered about 30,000 square meters. It was built with gleaming white stone from the island of Braloco Travertine and imported marble. After the emperor died, people slowly moved into the empty palace. Beyond the palace, enjoy the lively Riva waterfront promenade lined with cafes. Climb the pine-covered Margin Hill for sweeping views. Relax on nearby beaches, including the popular Bavais, and soak up the city's cafe culture and energy. Split is the perfect base for exploring the beautiful Dalmatian islands and the surrounding countryside. More on this later. Just outside the Golden Gate stands the statue of Gregory of Nin by Ivan Mestrovic. Almost everyone rubs his shiny big toe for good luck. Join in. Nearby is a public fountain. The water is safe to drink, so refill your bottle here before exploring further. To visit the Cathedral of St. Domnus and climb its famous bell tower, you will need to buy tickets at the entrance near the Parasil. A combined ticket is usually the best option, as it covers the cathedral interior along with the tower. If you have the Split card, be sure to show it when purchasing. You may receive a discount. Once inside, the real highlight for many visitors is the climb to the top of the bell tower. The views from above are spectacular, with the Old Town, the harbor, and the Adriatic islands stretching out below you. However, the staircase is very narrow and quite steep in places. The stone steps can feel tight, especially when other people are coming down at the same time. Take your time, hold on where needed, and go carefully. It is not an easy climb, so if you have any mobility concerns or a fear of heights, you may prefer to enjoy the cathedral from ground level. We highly recommend taking the walk up to the margin viewpoint. It is one of the nicest and most rewarding things you can do in Split. The path winds gently through a peaceful pine forest, with glimpses of the sea and the city opening up as you climb. Along the way, you will meet plenty of friendly local cats. They lounge in the shade, stretch on the stone walls, and often come over to say hello. These furry residents seem to own the hillside, and they add a special charm to the walk. If you can, bring a few small treats for them. A little snack will make their day, and it turns a simple stroll into a really memorable experience. When you finally reach the viewpoint, the panoramic views of Split, the harbor, and the islands make every step worthwhile. If you're looking for souvenirs while visiting Split, head straight to the east side of Diocletian's palace. That's where you'll find the best selection of local handmade crafts, traditional jewelry, and unique gifts that really capture the spirit of Croatia. The shops there offer authentic pieces at fair prices, and the lively atmosphere makes browsing a real pleasure. Don't miss it. Next up, we're heading to the beautiful island of Bra, one of Croatia's most stunning destinations. Here are 3 must-visit places you absolutely don't want to miss. From breathtaking beaches and crystal clear waters to charming coastal towns, Bra has something for everyone. Let's explore. Our next adventure takes us across the water to the beautiful island of Brac. The main ferry route runs from Split to the town of Supitar, and it's operated primarily by Adriatic. This reliable car and passenger ferry makes the crossing in about 50 minutes and runs multiple times throughout the day. For the easiest access and to avoid any queues, be sure to purchase your tickets online in advance. Once on the island, our private driver will take us first to a remote canyon, home to the historic Blaka Hermitage. You'll find the link to book your private driver right in the video description. From the parking area, it's a scenic hike of about 40 to 45 minutes each way along a rocky and uneven path. Be sure to wear good, sturdy shoes and bring plenty of water, as the trail is fully exposed to the sun and it can get very hot out there. Founded in 1551 by Glagolitic priests escaping the Ottoman Turks, this remote monastery was built into the cliffs and eventually became a center of religion, education, and science. The monks cultivated vineyards and olive groves, preserved an impressive library, and even established an astronomical observatory. The last monk, Father Nikola Milicevic, lived here until 1963. Today, Blaka is a fascinating museum where you can see the original rooms, artifacts, books, and scientific instruments, and for around €9 per person. You can join a private guided tour and hear the incredible stories behind this unique heritage site. It's definitely worth the journey. Our second stop is Vidova Gora, the highest point on the island of Bra and the highest peak in the Adriatic islands, at around 778 meters above sea level. The summit offers spectacular panoramic views across Bra, the surrounding islands, and the deep blue Adriatic Sea. From here, you get one of the most famous views in Croatia. The golden, V-shaped Zlatni Rat Beach, stretching into the turquoise water below. It's the perfect place to stop, take in the scenery, and appreciate just how beautiful the Dalmatian coast really is. Our next stop is the amazing Zlatni Rat Beach, one of the most famous beaches in Croatia. Located near the town of Bal on the island of Bra, Zlatni Rat is famous for its unique, golden people shape that stretches dramatically into the crystal clear Adriatic Sea. What makes it even more fascinating is that the tip of the beach changes shape depending on the wind. Waves and ocean currents, surrounded by turquoise water and beautiful pine trees. Zlatni Rat is truly one of those places that looks almost too perfect to be real. It's easy to see why this beach has become one of Croatia's most iconic landmarks. Back in Split, one place we highly recommend visiting is the incredible Diocletian's cellars. Located directly beneath the magnificent Diocletian's palace, built in the 4th century. These remarkably preserved underground chambers were once used to support the emperor's private apartments and store food, wine, and other supplies. Be sure to show your Split pass at the entrance to receive a 25% discount on your ticket. Today, walking through these ancient stone corridors feels like stepping back in time. The cellars are filled with history, atmosphere, and fascinating Roman architecture. If you're exploring Split, this is definitely a stop you won't want to miss. This should definitely be one of the day tours you do not want to miss while vacationing in Croatia. Our next stop is the breathtaking Krka National Park, one of the country's most beautiful natural treasures. The waterfalls are absolutely amazing. Surrounded by lush green forests and crystal clear water, the scenery here is truly spectacular. The sound of the rushing waterfalls makes this place feel almost magical. One of the highlights is Skradniski Book, with its beautiful series of cascading waterfalls. This is a must-visit for anyone vacationing in Croatia. And here's a pro tip: don't return the same way to the main entrance. Finish exploring all the falls, then take the included scenic boat ride down the river to the charming town of Skradin. Have your driver pick you up there. Well, thank me later. Once you arrive in the charming town of Skradin, don't rush off to meet your driver just yet. Take some time to explore the town, walk through its picturesque streets, and enjoy the relaxed atmosphere along the river. Then, if you're up for a little adventure, make the climb to Tifkava Skradin, the historic fortress overlooking the town. The climb is absolutely worth it. From the top, you'll enjoy breathtaking panoramic views of Skradin, the Krka River, and the beautiful Croatian countryside. It's the perfect way to end an amazing day at Krka National Park. Zadar is a city where ancient history, beautiful architecture, the Adriatic Sea, and modern attractions all come together. We started by exploring the historic center, walking through its charming stone streets and taking in the atmosphere of this amazing coastal city. One of the highlights of our visit was climbing to the top of the church tower. The climb is absolutely worth it, because once you reach the top, you're rewarded with a spectacular panoramic view of Zadar. From up here, you can see the historic rooftops, the Adriatic stretching toward the horizon, and the beautiful coastline surrounding the city. And here's a quick tip: make sure you bring cash. The entrance to the tower is €5 per person. After taking in those incredible views, we headed toward the waterfront because we knew another unforgettable experience was waiting for us. It was time to get ready for the amazing Zadar sunset. As the sun began getting lower in the sky, locals and tourists started gathering along the waterfront. Everyone was looking for the perfect spot to watch the sun disappear into the Adriatic. And this is when Zadar becomes truly magical, as the sky begins changing colors from bright blue to beautiful shades of orange, pink, and gold. There's something else happening beneath your feet. You can hear the unique sound of the sea organ. The sea organ is built into the waterfront, and it uses the movement of the waves to create music. As the waves push air through the pipes underneath the stone steps, they produce different tones and sounds. So as you sit there, watching the sun set over the Adriatic, the sea itself is creating the soundtrack. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Croatia. From stunning coastlines to historic cities and unforgettable sunsets, Croatia truly has it all. Until our next adventure, safe travels and keep exploring.